So let's review your answers regarding our coordinate pair and coordinate plane system. So we knew from the first video that you guys watched that our first shape was our triangle shape. We went over 2 on our x-axis, and then we went up 5 on our y-axis. So now let's figure out what shapes match the remaining 3 coordinate pairs. So we know we always start with our x-axis. It's 1. We start at my origin point and I move over to 1. And then we have our y-coordinate, which is 2. And I have to go up from my origin on my y-axis till I hit 2. And then I'm going to just move my lines a little bit to try to really see. And it is our circle. So on coordinate pair 1, 2, we found our circle because it is 1 over on our x-axis, so 1 to the right, and then up 2 on our y-axis. All right, let's review our next one. We have 5, 6. So coordinate, we go over 5. I hit 5. I'm going to draw this line up so I know that this is my entire line for 5. I already have a hunch it may be the square, but let's double check. And our y-axis is 6. So starting at the origin, I'm going to go up 6 and see what point is over 5 and up 6. And that point is our square. I'm going to do my best to draw that square. Now I have our final shape. Our x-coordinate is 6 and our y-coordinate is 5. So it's the same numbers we just used, but a completely different answer because our coordinates switched. So we're going to go over, instead of 5, we're going to go to the 6th. I'm going to do my dashes up because I know it has to fall on coordinate 6 on the x-axis. And then I'm going to go up till I get to 5, which is right here. I'm going to do my dashes, and I'm going to see what shape meets those 2 points. X is 6 and y is 5. And I get what I believe is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, an octagon. I don't know how to draw an octagon, so I'm just going to put octa. So we always do x first, so we always see how far over we go, and then we see how far up we go based on our y-coordinate. X and then y, x and then y, x and then y, always in our coordinate pairs. So let's check out the questions that you guys had to also answer about this coordinate plane. The first question is asking us, what shape is 2 units away from the x-axis? So I know I'm not going to be even looking at my y-axis. I know I'm not going to be looking at my x-axis. I'm only looking at my y-axis. So I'm going to start at my origin, and I'm going to move until I hit 2, and then I'm going to stop. There's nothing on this line exactly, but if I look all the way across at this point, I find that the shape that's 2 units away from the origin on my y-axis is my circle. So I can either draw a circle or I can say circle. Oops. So let's take a look at the next one. It says, which shape has an x-coordinate of 0? So that means my x, my shape is going to be at the 0 mark. So let's look at my x-axis. I'm looking at my 0 mark. So I want to figure out what shape also has an x of 0. And that is my parallelogram. So I can draw my parallelogram out, or I can put parallelogram. It does go up on the y-axis. It hits mark 1 on the y-axis, but it's still at point 0 on my x. So that's an x-coordinate of 0. Finally, our last question says, which shape is 4 units from the y-axis and 3 units from the x-axis? I'm going to turn this into a coordinate pair to really figure out what it's asking me. It's asking me that my x is 3, because it's 3 units away on my x-axis. So my x-coordinate is 3. It's asking me also that my y-coordinate is 4 units away. So my y-coordinate is 4. So let's try to find that on my coordinate plane. I go all the way over till 3, because my x-coordinate is 3 on my x-axis.